up? I'm Shayna Maina. I'm here with In the Streets, and we're here with KaMillion. KaMillion, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So she's a musical artist. She's an actress. She's a songwriter. She's a dancer from Jacksonville, Florida. Yes. So tell me, like, what made you interested in writing and poetry and all of that?
I just love the arts. Like I love anything that has to do with just creativity.
So you can find her in HBO Max comedy, rap shit, Love and Hip Hop Miami. She's written for Rihanna, the Pussycat Dolls, all these good people. Tell me about your experience working with so many talented people.
Well, it's crazy because when I do interviews, I think because people have like seen other people that have, like put out articles, but I never wrote for the Pussycat Dolls. But I had the opportunity to work on a song by Rihanna. I never met her personally, but I mean it was a dope experience. But I mean I wish I could have wrote for Pussycat Dolls back then. But no, I never wrote for them at all. But Rihanna, that was a dope.
Rapping then or
no, I wasn't rapping then. I wasn't even nowhere in the industry. I just would, I would record songs for myself, and someone hit me up that knew that I was doing music, and they was like, hey, this is an opportunity. They sent me the song, and I put a verse on the song, and they ended up keeping the verse. So that's how that opportunity came about.
Congratulations. Seeing you open up for the BET Awards. So that was a great opportunity for you. Did you even think that would happen?
I knew it would happen. I just didn't know when. But it was definitely a dope experience. That's like one of the things you put on like a bucket list or something like that. So that was definitely dope. Shout out to Lil Duval. He's healing up right now. That's like my OG. And I was afforded that opportunity through him, inviting me to do a feature on a song, and he ended up performing that song on the BET Awards that year just to represent Florida. So, that was like monumental for me.
So let's talk about the Florida culture. How has it shaped you to be an artist?
Man, Florida has so many layers. I think Florida people are just crazy in general. Yeah, but I mean, you can find you can find signs from any country in Florida, like the islands, Haiti, Jamaica, DR, like African, like it's just a melting pot of different, people and different cultures, and like that street shit too, it get wicked, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, so I just feel like the rawness of my city and of my state, it just played a major factor in the sound of my music, the things that I talk about in my music, the rawness of just females on the come up, and, just like being hustlers, so yeah.
So about your music, you had a lot of cultures around Florida. How did you put that inside of your music?
Basically, like in my music, my music is like very bass, like Florida bass driven. And then I have like elements from bounce music too. Like Louisiana is always like also an influence as well, because like when Hurricane Katrina came to Louisiana, a lot of people relocated to Florida. So it's just like, those different sounds and those different, types of BPMs, the speed of beats. It's just, I don't know, it's just me. Yeah.
Okay. So let's get back into rap shit. How was it working with Issa Rae?
It was dope. Issa's a cool person. She's, funny as hell. She's goal oriented. When she comes on set, it's time to get it done, and she's not a person who puts pressure on you. She understood like this was my first time doing something like this. I remember the first day that I was on set, and I seen all these cameras around me, and I had been rehearsing my lyrics. I mean, not my lyrics, but my script, to get ready, but I wasn't ready to like film in front of all these people, and she just made me feel so comfortable. I was screwing up my lines because I was so nervous the first day, and she just made me feel like really, really comfortable. So, shout out to Boss Lady. She's on her shit, and she's giving new talent opportunities without a name in the acting world, and allowing us to build as like she did when she was on the come up. So it's great. It's great working with her.
Before we get deep into acting, how long have you been rapping? Like, how long have you been doing your journey of like promoting, handling your business?
I dropped Twerk4Me in, I think it was 2018, like the end of 2018. So like I really just been going crazy. I feel like I would say like 17, 18, those are like the wonder years of me like really getting my feet wet and learning how social media works, and just that come up era of who I am today.
Back into rap shit, you got to work with a great handful of women. The City Girls, you got Issa Rae, all doing this, especially Ida, yes, that's my girl. That's my girl in real life. Period. I can relate to her because I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music or listen to the just hip hop or just watching videos. So I wanted to know, like, when you were growing up, how was your lifestyle with the music?
Oh, I was able to listen to whatever the hell I wanted to listen to. I grew up in a project, and then my mom, she started making some decent money, and we moved into like, right around the corner from the projects. When she bought her first house, and so music for me, that was shit. Walking down the street, hearing a nigga, with his music turned up high, listening to some rap music in a donk, from when my mom started to really get her degrees and stuff like that. Her radio station in the car had broke down on like the pop station, so when we was in the car, all I could really listen to was like pop music. So when I would go to school and we would go on like field trips and certain shit like that, and then like I would hear like the pop music, I would sing along. I would be actually like, you know how you have certain kids that just rub it in, like, oh, I know this song, and I knew the song. I knew the song because my mama radio was broke, so that's how I knew the song. But like the influence was in me, like from listening to Queen and all kind of crazy stuff, So I had a piece of everything. My grandma, she loved like Donny Hathaway and Sam Cooke, so like my childhood was like all the old people sitting on the porch drinking, type shit. So I got that influence as well. I think that's where I get my soul from. Even when I rap and the type of beats that I pick, like I feel like my music has a soul to it, So like I feel like just all of the influences due to life, like life just taking place, including the broke down radio, like that all influenced my musical sound and my musical style, and just me as an artist.
You compare Mia to KaMillion?
I wouldn't compare them. I think they're similar, and they're both go-getters, but I would definitely say like of course, like KaMillion gonna do what she gotta do to pay the bills and get it done, but Mia, she gonna start her OnlyFans. She might trick off a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and she might do something strange for a little change, and still keep her head up high, you know what I'm saying, and be able to, as long as she can take care of her daughter, and I think that's just one of the biggest differences. But other than that, like, we're both young women who are navigating through this world of social media, and got our big breaks on or through social media with music. So yeah.
As a woman in the business, what do you think is the hardest thing as being a woman?
The double standards. Like dudes can talk about drugs and gang banging and spinning blocks and bins all day. But then they get mad when girls talk about pussy raps or they empower themselves with femininity. And I just feel like it's not fair. Like y'all not talking about uplifting and liberating people in all your songs. Some shit is just fun and for turn up. And I feel like girls should be able to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When it's hot girl summer and you outside, like you ain't trying to hear a thesis in your music. You just want to talk about the nigga with money that you see that's looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And you wanna listen to the soundtrack to that. You know,
Exactly.
so I think it's a big double standard. Me as a female just being independent, like I've made a lot of big accomplishments not being a signed artist, you know, and just how some people deal with me in business. Like I know it took hard. I had to work for my respect, you know, because they feel like girls don't really know shit or girls got to come up under a man to be successful. And it's like I didn't have to do that. Like I actually opened the doors for my team. You know what I'm saying, to really be what we are in this position right now.
If you could look back a couple of years from now, what would you tell yourself?
Just it's coming. It's coming. Like your come up is coming. You know, like I've gotten to the point to where I just wanted to give up because I don't know. I just never saw myself being regular, working a regular job, being regular people. And, you know, like I've gotten depressed. You know, people get depressed when certain things ain't happening when they wanted to, you know. But I would definitely tell her, just hold on, it's coming. And when it comes, it's going to come in a major way. So.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Especially not on your talents.
Okay? On yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Change.
What is some advice that you would give somebody that's inspired by you?
Consistency. Keep working. It sounds very generic, but those are the tools. Like consistency will only bring the outcome that you want. If you stop, shit, you'll never know. You'll never get there. You know, and consistency is also preparing you for, you know, what you're asking for. Because if it comes and you're not prepared, then what? You know? So it's just like to achieve all the things that you want, you must be consistent. You gotta be.
And you gotta trust timing because everybody's timing is different.
Yeah.
So, what is one thing that you regret in life?
I don't regret anything. I don't live my life with regrets. I do everything so I don't ever have to live with regrets. That's one thing that my great grandmother, you know, she instilled in me before she passed. Like, do everything that you want to do so you never have to regret or say, damn, I wish I would have, could have, you know, did this. So I don't have any regrets.
And where do we go from here? Where can we see KaMillion next? What is she going to be doing now?
Shit, you can turn on HBO Max on Thursday and watch me on TV. As Mia, you know, and just, you know, just stay tuned. Like I like me when I have things going on, I like to pop out and I just like people to see what I got going on. I don't like to talk about it, but it's big things I want. So yeah.
I'm your girl Shuna Maina, and that was an exclusive